There's a moment in life where it feels like everything is falling apart, where you've been knocked down so many times that you don't even know if you have the strength to get back up. You feel like the storm is relentless, the weight of it crushing you from every side. And in those moments, it's easy to believe that you won't survive. But here's the truth: the storm doesn't last forever, and neither does the pain. What matters is how you rise from the ashes. What matters is how you emerge from the wreckage, stronger, more determined, and unstoppable. You see, storms are inevitable. They come to test you, to challenge you, but they also come to forge you. The greatest warriors aren't born in the light. They're forged in the fire. This is your moment. The storm is here, but you will rise like a phoenix, reborn, stronger than ever. I've been through my own storms. I know what it's like to feel like the world is falling apart piece by piece. I've faced losses not just of things, but of myself. I've had dreams shatter, relationships end, and battles I thought I'd won slip right through my fingers. I remember times when I couldn't see a way forward. The pain felt unbearable. Every time I thought I was gaining ground, I was knocked back further. There were moments where I questioned my own strength, where I felt like the storm would never end. And the truth is, it was dark. It was incredibly dark. There were nights I wondered if I could keep going. There were days where I was so overwhelmed by the weight of it all, I just wanted to give up. But here's what I discovered: you don't have to be perfect to rise from the storm. You just have to be willing to get back up. You don't have to have everything figured out. You just need the courage to keep moving forward, no matter how painful it feels. You are stronger than you know. And the storm, it's only temporary. I know many of you are facing your own battles right now. Maybe it's the heartbreak of losing someone close to you. Maybe it's the pain of watching your dreams slip away. Maybe it's the fear of failure that's keeping you paralyzed, stuck in a place of hopelessness. But let me tell you this: pain doesn't have to be your enemy. It can be your fuel. You might feel like you're drowning, like you can't escape the storm that's consuming you. But I want you to understand something. Every single one of us has been through the fire. Every single one of us has faced challenges that tried to break us. But those very challenges are what shape us into who we are meant to be. What you're going through right now, the pain, the struggle, the darkness, this is the storm. But it doesn't define you. It is not your end. It is your rebirth. The storm is what clears the path for the new version of you to rise. The darkness is what makes the light shine brighter. And when you rise from the ashes of this storm, you will be unrecognizable, stronger, wiser, and more resilient than ever before. You are not defined by your pain. You are defined by your ability to rise from it. The truth is, the storm will break you down, but it's up to you whether it breaks you forever or becomes the fire that forges your strength. You have been through hell. You have been through the hardest of times, and it may feel like it's never going to end. But I'm telling you, this is not the end of your story. This is the moment when you decide to rise. You don't need to have it all figured out. You don't need to see the entire path ahead. You just need to take that first step, one foot in front of the other. That's all it takes to survive the storm and rise like a phoenix. You're not alone in this fight. Every legend, every hero, every person you admire, they all went through storms. And guess what? They didn't give up. They didn't quit. They survived. And you will too, because you have the power to turn this storm into your strength. Rise, stand tall, Let the storm break you down, because that's when you'll find out just how strong you really are. Look at the people you admire, the people who have been through the fire and came out stronger on the other side. Oprah Winfrey was fired from her first TV job and told she wasn't fit for television. She faced rejection after rejection, but she didn't let it stop her. She didn't let the storm of doubt break her. Instead, she rose. She used the storm to fuel her journey to becoming one of the most influential women in the world. Nelson Mandela spent 27 years in prison. He was isolated, rejected, and oppressed. But he didn't let that break him. He used his pain, his suffering, to build his vision for a free South Africa. He came out of prison not just as a free man, but as a hero who changed the world. Steve Jobs was fired from the very company he founded, Apple. He faced failure and rejection, but instead of letting it defeat him, he used that pain to fuel his comeback. He returned to Apple, built the iPod, iPhone, and iPad, and revolutionized the tech world. These people didn't run from the storm, they faced it head on. They used the pain, the suffering, the struggle to build their legacies. And so can you. Right now you have a choice. The storm is here. The pain is real, but it doesn't have to define you. You have the power to rise. You have the power to face this storm, to move through it, and to come out the other side stronger than ever. You don't need to have all the answers. You don't need to see the light at the end of the tunnel right now. What you need to do is keep moving forward. Every small step you take is progress. Every day you wake up and choose to fight is another day you're closer to your breakthrough. You're in the storm right now, but this storm is not the end. It is your rebirth. You are rising. Like a phoenix from the ashes, you will rise. Remember this, the storm will not last forever. But you are stronger than any storm. The struggles you're facing right now will not define you. How you rise from them will. You have been through hell. You have been tested, beaten, and broken. But you will not be defined by your pain. You will be defined by your ability to rise from it, to turn it into your power, your strength, your progress. You will rise like a phoenix reborn, stronger, more unstoppable than ever before. The storm is temporary, but your strength, your power, your progress, that will last forever. Now get up, rise, and let this storm be the very thing that makes you unbreakable.